What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with another Fiat Abarth video. It's been a very long time since I've done a car video. Obviously I haven't been going to car shows as of late, and I just haven't been doing as many car videos just in general. But if you guys have been around for a while, you will recognize that this is not the inside of my car. This is not the red seats. It's a little bit more cramped in here, and that's because I got rid of the Fiat 500 Abarth. I got a new car, I traded that in, and I got a new car. So we still kept it with the Fiat, and we still kept it with the Abarth, but we have now the Fiat 124 Spider Abarth. It's a very long name, but it is very, very hot out here in Florida, so I'm gonna try and do this video as quickly but as efficiently as I can. But I will give you guys an overview of the car inside and out. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the outside of the car, and then we'll jump back into the inside. So here is the car. As you can see, it is a two-door, two-seater convertible. So this is the Fiat 124 Spider Abarth. So it's made by Fiat. The model is the 124. Spider means it's a convertible, and Abarth means that it has like the sport trim package on it. So this, I love the way this car looks. I loved my old car as well, but just the aggressive styling on this car is just so much more aggressive and looks just so much angrier and meaner, which I really, really love. As you can see, I went with the red and black combo again because red and black is my favorite color combo. So that is that right there. So this car is in really good shape. It is a used car, and it only has 16,000 miles on it. This is a 2017, and here is the top right here. It's got a bunch of little fuzzies on it because I just cleaned it last night, and I just got the windows tinted yesterday as well. So I can't put the top down in this video because once I put the top down, the windows roll down, and I need to keep the windows up for the tint right here. But we'll just take a little walk around. So yeah, the car's in really good shape. There's no really like major dents or any paint chipping or anything like that. Like there's just one dent, and it's like right there, you can see, and that's pretty much the only little ding on the car. The rest of the car is in really, really good shape, and there is a garbage truck coming by, so excuse the loud noise. But yeah, it's got LED headlights, fog lights, just really, really nice there. It's got these 17-inch wheels, which I will eventually be changing somewhere down the line. I've already bought a few little like cosmetic stuff for the car that I'm gonna put on, but as far as any major modifications, and here comes the dump truck. All right, come on, let me finish my video. There we go. So as I was saying, as far as like any major modifications, as far as like changing the wheels or changing the exhaust or anything like that, I am gonna wait maybe about 6 months or so, and then I'll start doing some stuff to it. But very, very nice. Come back here, you can see it's got quad exhausts. I mean, that's pretty much the outside of the car. There's really not much to it, but it's just such a beautiful car in my opinion. I'll give you guys another walk around right here. Yeah, it just looks so mean from the front, so angry, and it sits pretty low to the ground. Typically I lower all of my cars when I get them, but I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna lower this one because you already sit pretty low on the inside of the car. I think just to fill up this wheel gap, I'll get some bigger tires. But yeah, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna lower this car because like I said, it already sits really, really low. But let's go ahead and go onto the inside of the car, and I'll give you guys a shot of what that looks like. So you guys will recognize these floor mats from my old car. I threw them back in here, and it actually makes sense since this car is the Spider and I have my Spider-Man mats in here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them though, because the rest of the interior is just black, so I don't know if I like that being the only red on the inside. We'll see. But here is the door panel, and there's a bee like flying around trying to get me right now, but here are the seats, black leather seats. I'm not a big fan of these seats, and they attract so much heat. They actually get really hot, so not a fan of that. But you can see I even have speakers in the headrest, which is awesome. You don't really see any other car with that, and they are Bose speakers. So basically how this works is when somebody calls you via Bluetooth, you actually hear the conversation coming out of here, which is very nice. Oh man, it is very hot in here. Let's swing around to the other side and go in here. So here's the floor mat again on this side. So the way that this car is built, there is this like little hump. I don't know if you guys can see right here in the floorboard. So the carpet doesn't really work so much on this side. I mean, it's in there, but you can see it's kind of angled and stuff. So I don't know if I'm gonna keep it in there, but I got it in there for now. And this other side is the exact same thing. And then you got the center console right back there, and my air fresheners, and then the centerpiece right there. So I mean, it's pretty basic. There's not much to the interior of the car. And then here is the trunk. It's actually got a fairly, if I can find the release, there we go. It's actually got a fairly big trunk. You can fit a couple backpacks in here, a full-size suitcase. So for what it is, it's a really big trunk. So I like that. That means I can take it on road trips to Orlando. Let's go ahead and get on the inside of here. Do that. And let's turn the car on because I am sweating bullets already. So give me a second. It is ridiculously hot. It's only, what time is it? It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it is 94 degrees, it says right here, and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. It's only going to get worse as the day goes on, so I'm gonna try and keep this video as short as I can. You guys are probably gonna hear the AC in the car. I apologize for that. I'm just not gonna melt to make this video. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual dash right here. So I love how you have the red tachometer right there. And then you can see that right there, and right there, 16, it had like 16,800 and something miles. I've already put a decent amount of miles in the last couple days, but you have that right there. And then you have, and sorry about the glare from the sun, let's see, that'll make it better. You have a touch screen right here, touchscreen screen, and then you also have controls right here. So you can either control it via these buttons here, or you can just control it with your, with your hands if you decide to do something like that, which is very nice. I like the options. Obviously, I had to go and get a stick. So this is a 6-speed. The 500 that I had was a 5-speed, and this makes such a big difference. This does have a turbo in it, stock from the factory, just like the 500 did. This is push to start. There we go. So you can see start stop right there. And you got your climate controls. So this car is actually shared with the Mazda Miata. So they're built on the same chassis, and the whole interior basically is the same as the Mazda Miatas. But I love this car, the way the styling on this car, and even the engine on this car, I love it way more than the Mazda Miata. The Mazda Miata does not have the turbo. I love having a turbo. It's just really fun to drive. And this is the release right here for the convertible top. Like I said, I'm not gonna do that in this video because I still have to let the tint cure up on the windows, but after tomorrow I'll be able to get them down. So this car is in perfect shape. There's no issues with it or anything like that. Like I said, it's 2017 with only 16,000 miles, and I bought it in really good shape used. It only has one issue that is covered under the warranty, and you guys can probably hear it already, and that is this squeak right here that's coming from the car. So you guys can hear that. That's the only issue that this car has, and it should be a fairly simple fix. And like I said, this car still has a warranty on it from when the previous owner bought it new. So all I gotta do is take it to the dealer, which I'm gonna do on Thursday, and leave it with them. They'll fix the problem. It's not gonna cost me anything. This car is only costing me about $100 more monthly than the 2013 500 Abarth was, so the payments aren't too expensive, which is really nice. And I get a 5-year newer car, because this is 2017, with all the technology that my other car didn't have, with like the touchscreen, backup camera, Bluetooth, and whatever other safety features. I got blind spot monitoring on the mirrors. you know, just all that quality of life stuff that the 2013 version of the 500 was missing that I now have in this car. So this car feels great. I thought it was going to be very cramped, but I still have, I don't know if you guys can see, I still have a good amount of space of headroom right here, which I thought I wasn't going to have. And like my knees aren't like touching or anything. This is my normal seating position, and that's where my knees would be while I'm driving. So I have a ton amount of space in here, way more than I thought I was going to. And you know, in Florida with this heat, I can't really use the convertible right now because it's the middle of summer, but come wintertime, September-ish, yeah, this top is going to be down all the time. The weather is going to be great. Like I mentioned, I bought a few accessories here and there, like some interior lighting, some different color fog lights to actually match the headlights because they're different colors, some LED stuff, a couple stickers, and little accessory trim pieces. I do have some plans down the line, maybe in about 6 months or so, to do an intake, a go pedal, a different exhaust, maybe upgrade the sound system in here because it's not that great of a sound system. New wheels. The tires are going to be probably the soonest thing I do end up doing because this does need tires. The tires on here probably got about a month or so left on them, so I'm going to buy some new tires. That's the first big purchase I'm going to make. Everything else I'm going to wait. I'm just going to kind of get you know, the payments situated on here and so on and so forth for about 6 months or whatever, and then I'm going to start diving into actually modding this thing. So I think that's it. That was a quick overview, not as in-depth as I would like to go for this car, but like I said, it's 94 degrees outside right now and it's only 10 o'clock in the morning. It's only going to get worse. So I will have more videos on this car to come in the future. I just wanted to kind of do a quick overview and just show you guys my new car. I'm very excited. It's tons of fun to drive. And what I really love about this car, let me turn it off. Let me come out here. What I really love about this car is that nobody knows what it is. With my 500, you know, everybody, when you think of Fiat, you think of the 500. Even though the other one wasn't a Barth, most people just look at it as just a regular 500. It's one of those things where if you know, you know. But this car, you don't see a lot of them on the road. Nobody has any idea what this is. And it doesn't say Fiat anywhere, which I love. It just says Abarth. And this trim piece is actually faded as well, so that's covered under the warranty. This Florida sun just eats away at like plastic and stuff. And this should be red. It kind of faded to pink. So I'm going to get this replaced under warranty. And same with this as well. This is faded, that's getting replaced under warranty. And all these little trim pieces and all that I'm going to get replaced. And like I said, that squeaking issue is going to get fixed. This will get replaced as well. Those are really the only things I need to get replaced. Everything else with the car is fine. But what I was saying is, it doesn't say Fiat anywhere. The previous owner, it actually should have a 124 Spider badge right here, but he debadged it, which I was thinking about ordering a new one, but I actually like that it doesn't say anything here because nobody has any idea what this is. Nobody knows what an Abarth is. So people see this, people think it's a Maserati, people think it's a Ferrari, a Jaguar. People think it's just a way more expensive car and a way more luxurious car than it actually is. But at the end of the day, it's a Fiat built on a Mazda Miata chassis and interior and whatnot. But yeah, I just love that people have no idea what it is. You see a lot of 500s and you see a decent amount of 500 Abarths, but you rarely see the 124 Spider, which I absolutely love. I love just having stuff that nobody else has. So there you guys go. That is my Fiat 124 Spider Abarth 2017 used, only 16,000 miles, and it's just in really good shape. So like I mentioned, I am going to have more videos on this to come in the future, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview of what I recently purchased. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, and if you did enjoy this video, make sure you like it and leave a comment down below. And also be sure to follow me on Instagram. That link's in the description down below because I will have a bunch more pictures of this. So I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here because I am sweating like crazy. So stay tuned for more, and as always guys, I'll see you next time.